What's up everyone, it's Al from Life of Adam. Today I'm back with a brand new lifeguarding video, and in today's video I'm going to give you guys my everyday summer lifeguarding routine. Now I used to do this back in the day, basically for 5 years, and it worked really well for me, so let's just hop right into it. Now I know for the summer, most of you guys are going to be working in the afternoons. It's just the way it is. When the sun's out, everyone wants to swim at public pools, beaches, lakes, so you'll be working in the afternoon. But for me, when I used to get up, I had to get up pretty early because I would teach swim lessons in the mornings from around 9 a.m. to like around 11:30, closer to noon time. And then in the afternoon, I would be guarding like recreational, normal public swimming. So for me, what I would do is the first thing, I would set an alarm for 6:30 a.m. and I would have my phone right next to a glass of water. So every time the alarm would ring, I would get up and I would just drink the glass of water next to my phone. So it would just help me wake up, and it will help fight the temptation of like laying back down or sitting back down and falling back to sleep. Now, once I would have that glass of water, I would feel pretty good, but I still wouldn't go on my phone. What I would do is I would go downstairs, I would go right to the bathroom, brush my teeth, splash water on my face to really wake myself up, and I would go to the fridge and I would drink some more water, because when you're sleeping at night, your body's dehydrated, so it's really good to supply yourself with some H2O in the morning. Now after that, I would stretch out my back a little bit. I would do some like cobra stretches, some downward dogs, some wall stretches, just to help unravel my back and just work on my posture, because it's very important to have great posture just in life in general. And then after that, I would just get a quick workout in. So I always do this first at the beginning of the day, because I know once I'm in the sun, once I'm lifeguarding, the last thing I want to do when I get home is have to work out and lift weights. Now I know not all of you guys work out, and it's obviously a great hobby to pick up on just to better yourself, but I highly recommend getting something done at the beginning of the day before you have to work, because it's a very rewarding feeling when you're coming home and you don't have to like do a bunch of chores or do some tasks that you pushed off. So then after my workout, what I would do is I would eat a quick breakfast. It would typically around like 3 scrambled eggs, a cup of Greek yogurt, a banana with some berries, stuff like that. And if I had time, I would have some like peanut butter on like a half bagel or an English muffin, which is a pretty sizable breakfast, but I'm a hungry kid, so I would just eat that, and then I would be off to my swim lessons. So I'd get to the pool around 8 o'clock. What I have to do is I have to help set up equipment and put in some lane lines, because each swim lesson was in like a separate lane. So I would get the rescue tubes, get the fanny packs, make sure the backboard was set up, check the chlorine and the pH level. We all did this because it was a group of us. So it wasn't just me doing all of this, but I basically set everything up for the day. So like I said earlier, from about 9 to like 11:30, I would teach about 4 classes. The first class would just typically be like middle-aged kids. Then the second class would be like older kids, sort of like better swimmers. And then the third and the fourth class would be like younger kids, so more like beginner swimmers. So I have experience teaching like all levels 1 through 6, which is like the Red Cross. But basically over time, you teach a bunch of age levels, and it's really similar. It's just helping people get comfortable in the water and perfecting their form and just getting repetition. So after I would teach those swim lessons, I would have about like an hour for lunch break before I'd have to start guarding in the afternoon. So typically I would pack myself a salad with chicken on it, a salad with tuna. And if I didn't, I would quickly drive somewhere, get like a quick burrito, get a quick sandwich just to help fuel myself up. And I would usually put another coat of sunscreen on, just so when I'm guarding that I have a fresh coat and I don't get burnt. So then when I started to guard, I always would have a giant thing of water next to me. I used to drink Gatorade a lot, but it's not good for your teeth because of the sugar and all that. So I just have a giant thing of water, fresh, like freezing cold, which was really nice. Sometimes I would get a popsicle, which was very nice on a really hot day. But I was always very close with the lifeguards I worked with, so it was a really fun experience, like communicating with them, working with them. And then when we would go on break, we'd like go swimming. Like we always had each other's back and we're all on the same page. So it was a really good group, and it was a lot of fun to work with them. So when I would just guard, I would be like 30 minutes on, maybe like 20 minutes off. We had just enough staff so that everyone had like equal opportunity to get breaks, so it was really good. So after I would finish guarding, I'd probably get home around like 5 o'clock, right around dinner time. But the first thing I would do is I would just hop right in the shower. I used to take cold showers, so this is a great way to like really like shock the muscles a little bit, just wake myself up again. And it's very refreshing, especially on a really hot day, to come home to a cold shower. So I used to do a cold shower, help me stay awake, eat some dinner, and the rest of the night, since I was very active at the beginning of the day at 6 a.m., I would typically read, watch sporting events if it was on, and go out with my friends again, because it didn't get dark till like 8:30, especially in the middle of summer, so where I am. So it was very nice to have that extra sunlight and just do things outside. But in reality, you're just like super beat from being in the sun all day, so you're just kind of laying low, cooling off. And the best thing to do is just do nothing, because you're exerting your body quite a lot. But after you get through it, it's a great feeling, and I would hop in bed around like 10 p.m. to be ready for the next day. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little lifeguard daily routine. I did this for about 5 years, and although I'm not a lifeguard anymore because I finished grad school, I'm looking for like a full-time career, and it was something that was pretty sustainable, and I had a really great time doing this. So Hopefully it motivates you to incorporate some of these things or try them out, and to remind you that it's very important to wake up early. And although it's very hard to do, once you start doing it, once you get into the habit of it, it's very rewarding. So see you guys in the next upload. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.